Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. I am here with the Ali Mans Tarot, Lone and Level Sands, and we've got a message for you. If I start talking, anything I say, not every read's going to be for you, and not everything I say is going to be for you. So whatever resonates in the story, when you start to feel like, oh, that's not me, that's not for me, then, trust your gut. Please, please trust your gut. And if you're seeing the same kind of message over and over and over again, take a hint, please. With this, what is this? The Hanged Man, yes. So you're being called to take a moment and inspect how you tie. Might be having stomach problems also, or your dog might be having stomach problems. If so, I'm sorry. Pay attention to how you move through life, what gets you through the hard things. Like if it's just, oh, I got that vacation in June, man. Just gotta hold out till then. That's what's keeping me from not punching my boss in the face. Instead of actually healing. You're using that lifeline, and it's affecting things, not in a good way. It's affecting things in a very heavy way, a way that you're not going to be able to see until it's too late, almost. You need to heal. And not necessarily you need to heal or everything's going to go wrong. It's just that there is a risk and reward when you choose not to change. And when you choose not to change, you generally get presented with the same situation with different flavors over and over and over and over again. You need to figure this out. So we had the Traitor come out but not want to come out. So it flipped in my hand. I'm going to pull it out anyway. It feels like with these cards, the clouds, the vision, the always joyful and sweet thoughts, it feels like if you think if you address this, and this is not how I thought this message was going to go when I first flipped the bottoms of these cards up, it feels like if you do this, the dams are going to open. The reservoirs are just going to fucking and drown everybody. Like healing you would not help you. Healing you would hurt you somehow. So, why do you need to heal? Because we have Selkis out here with a card of healing. And this is, you see her cat cutting off the eel head or the snake head. But then we've got Ta under it, so you 100% have the skill. And then Konsu, which is hermitage. I'd have to look up that fucking word. But I think it's more like the hermit, like keeping to yourself. You have the skill to do this. And it almost feels like it's innate. Like you can do it. You just really don't think it's worth the risk of actually being honest with other people. Yeah, doubt, confusion, and secrets with the clouds here. With the Slavic Lenormand. And then the Wheel of Fortune. It's got to happen, though. This wheel is going to roll. And you can hang on, or you can be crushed in between the little spaces and stuck and not be able to move while you're still rolling. So if you, I really think you need to address this. I think you can see it too. I think other people are starting to be able to see it as well. Let's see how, sorry I say us so much, I don't know why. Let's see how you best can address this healing. Do you need to take it one thing at a time? Do you need to get it all out at once? Do you need to journal? Do you need to go to a rage room? Do you need to start painting? Or writing slam poetry? You just straight up, so you got another hermit card. We had Konsu with hermitage there, and then we've got this hermit as well, which is just straight up, you know what to do. This card specifically is being on your own, but all like taking the advice of others 100%, but at the end of the day, trusting your own gut, guiding your own way through the darkness. You might have other people that you were guiding as well, but trust your gut, trust your instincts. You know what you need to heal. Virgo might be significant here. Hermit is the card of the Virgo. And I usually don't mix in astrology, but I saw the Virgo sign on the card, so. But you know you need to heal this, and this is, you know what you need to do, moreover. It might just be that it's not going to be pleasant for you or anybody else involved. So do it differently. This card doesn't even belong in this deck. That is an oracle card. If it's not working the way you want it done, do it differently. Or if it's not working the way you only think it's going to work, figure it out. And don't be so upset when one thing that you try doesn't fucking work. Try again. You flip the hourglass over, whatever. This is a play games card. I don't know why I said hourglass. But if it's not working out exactly the way you want it, big deal. It happens to everybody. Attack it again. Try a different angle. Test the fences, if you will. think above all this, though, it's going to be your control issues that you have to address, because Paimon, King of Subjugation, and Smoking Death just flew out. And Paimon, King of Subjugation, landed all over the Hangman and Traitor. So you have some serious control issues that you have to address before you actually start the healing. That's what you need to work on. The Smoking Death card is a card of choosing to continue to fuck up, to not change. And then you had another death card out here of Goatman for the little cryptids. Oh, and I think, no, that was a different reading. Ignore me. So Stubborn Death, if Stubborn Death does actually come out, it's going to be that you're refusing to change, and that's another thing you need to address. Probably part of your control issues that you are going to. And I'm not saying that they're bad. It's not bad to have control issues. Everybody has control issues in one way or another. I don't like my sandwich that way. My coffee's too cold. My coffee's too hot. This bed is too lumpy. These sheets aren't soft enough. Everybody has control issues, and it's not really anything to necessarily be ashamed of when it's not hurting anybody else. But you're hurting yourself. So address the control issues. And I keep seeing it's... Undoubtedly, is my mascara getting in the way, but my attention keeps getting drawn up here. And I wear mascara every day, so... There's something that you're not looking at. Something you're missing. Something that is not being withheld from you, but... You're kind of... We have another card of control. It might have been that somebody else had control over you, and then those control issues kind of transferred to you because their part of their system worked, but you took it for their whole system working, so you kind of went with it. So this is the Sun Sigil in reverse. So the Sun Sigil card is a card where you have to make your own joy. Not that there's necessarily a lot of easily to be found joy, but it's especially with this clouds and what I was thinking earlier, you have got to find, it doesn't necessarily have to be joy in the clouds, but the appreciation for the clouds as much as you appreciate the sun. That's what you're being called to do here. That's going to help fix the control issues, I think. Yeah, conviction, suffering, burden, and then promise, cooperation, and cycles. So with these three, and then change, transition, and movement under that, you have got to change this, and you know it. But you can, with that ring card. You just have to not, you've really got to watch out for self-sabotage. Yeah, you can 100% do it, this High Priestess. This is a High Priestess of, like you've did the fucking work. You fucking got there. You have all of this knowledge to heal yourself. You just haven't addressed the control issues, maybe. And that could tie into childhood for some of you with the inner child. That could, some of you might have executive dysfunction just straight up. And then others of you are just lost in the, I have to hide all of that card, and you can imagine why. So the Eight of Tentacles, I have, it's not time to think back and get lost in past pleasures. It's the time for work, okay? You have got to get over your control issues. Relax, have a little bit of joy. Have a little bit of joy. You have got to relax. Relax, relax, relax. Things will turn out how they're going to turn out. You can affect certain things. Other things you can't. Other things you have told yourself you can affect, and you can't. And if that bugs you, also something you should work on, especially with this Devil card right there. You will get this chance again. But, so the Chariot flew out, right? And the Chariot is a card of movement, quick, fast, hurry, go, go, go. But oftentimes it can be a card of something returning. And the fact that it came over, it flipped over the way it did on the cards it did. It's not too late. But you don't get unlimited chances, okay? Don't freak out. Calm down. Do not freak out. You do not have unlimited chances at this. But it should just, okay. I have this many chances. Let's fucking be serious, okay? Don't get lost in this hole of despair. You really have got to start finding the joy in the clouds and getting used to finding happiness where it's not really easily found. Where other people might be lamenting and crying and whining and complaining. Where there is possibly devastation and everything else to be found. You especially need to be able to find, not joy, but gratitude in those situations. You have to be more present. You can't just lock everything up. And I think the reason that you can't be present is because you're locking everything up. Because when you try to be present and let go, it comes out in the wrong way. You need to balance it, which means letting go of the control issues, which means if you need to go and be away from everybody because you don't want to hurt anybody and just get everything out, So you don't fuck anybody up and you don't hurt anybody, but you get these feelings out, even though you know justice isn't necessarily what you're going after. Probably not what you're going to receive either. Stop chasing the dark sun. We have another moon card here too. So this lifeline that you've been using to kind of pull you out of those dark things, don't let it go. Do not let it go. 100% use it if you need to. But don't let that be the only thing that you rely on to pull you out of dark situations. You need to be able to see the silver lining in everything, as dumb as it sounds. You need to be able to find the silver lining and use that as motivation to continue to push and get over your control issues. Okay? I really hope this helped. Take a deep breath, let it out. Go with the flow. Love you.